Jesus heals the officer's son. The son of a royal officer was sick with a fever. Even though the young man's father was a very important man, there was nothing that could be done to make his son well. The son was so sick he was going to die. The father was worried about his son, and he needed to find someone to help him. Maybe the teacher, Jesus, could help. People were saying that Jesus was traveling from city to city, teaching people about God and performing miracles. Some said that Jesus could even make sick people well. That is when the royal official heard that Jesus was in the city of Cana. The boy and his father lived in the city of Capernaum by the Sea of Galilee, so it would take all day to walk to Cana. But this was so important that the distance did not matter to the father. He set out right away so that he could go and get Jesus. If Jesus came to his house, he could make the boy well again. So the father traveled all the way to Cana to find Jesus. This was a royal official, so he was used to giving orders and telling other people what to do. But when the royal official came to Jesus, he did not give Jesus orders. Instead, he begged Jesus to travel to Capernaum with him to heal his son. Even though Jesus could make people well, he knew the most important thing was that they listened to the words he was saying about God. "Do I have to do miracles for you to believe my works?" he asked. But all the man could think about was his son. "Please, you must travel with me to Capernaum and come to my house before my son dies." But Jesus did not go to the man's house. He surprised the royal official by telling him to go back home. "Your son will live." When Jesus said this to the man, did not believe his words. He immediately set off for Capernaum. It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon when Jesus said these words. On the way back to his home, the man's servants met him on the road. "Your son is alive," they exclaimed. "His fever went away." The father was so happy to hear the good news. "I have a question for all of you. What time did the fever go away?" "What time do you think?" the servants said. "The fever went away at 1 o'clock in the afternoon." 1 o'clock in the afternoon was the exact time that Jesus had said the words, "Your son will live." The royal official and everyone in the house now believed that Jesus' words were always true. Jesus had said the words when he was in Cana, and the son was far away in Capernaum. Jesus made the boy well even though he was far away. Do you know someone who is far away from you? Jesus cares about them too. Jesus' words are important for people, no matter how far away they are. Can you answer these questions for me? Why did the nobleman want to see Jesus? The second question is, instead of going with the nobleman, what did Jesus say to him? And the third question is, when the man arrived back home, what did he find out about his son? I hope you enjoyed our Bible story.